Hi, I'm Stephen Milstein from Certified Title. I'm one of the owners and the attorney here. And today, Title Talk is maybe it's got one of its most important guests of all time. We're super excited to have Jason Perlow, who is the team lead of the Perlow Home Team at Monument Sotheby's International Realty. Jason, which you may or may not know, is one of the most productive agents around here, closed over 50 transactions in the last year.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
And so selfishly, I want to grab a little bit of your time and talk about title company experiences,
Sure.
because with someone like you and the nature of the transactions, high dollar amounts, things like this, I know that the title company that you're dealing with matters. What makes, what can really make a transaction from the title company perspective so that it goes smoothly and that you're happy as an agent when it's done?
Definitely. Great question. Excited to be here. So in any business, the most important element is communication. And that's why I love working with you and your company at Certified Title. A lot of times I say when we don't hear from you, that's usually a good sign because everything's going smooth and a lot of title is behind the scenes. The buyers typically don't meet the title company until the settlement day when they sign the documents. But unfortunately, in our industry, things don't always go smooth. And that's why it's important to have an expert like Stephen at Certified Title to be able to figure out issues such as liens on a property. If we've had so many instances of an unpaid mortgage that they had to find and contact title insurance, because there's a lot of title companies that'll take a week to get back to you. When you call Certified Title, I love it because I can get an answer within a couple of hours at most.
Appreciate it. Unpaid promotion there, but appreciate it. And you guys are great to work with as well.
Thank you.
I'm always curious, from the consumer standpoint, buyers and sellers, what is their awareness level of title companies? Like, do they have any sort of knowledge of what we do, or are we sort of just an extension of where you tell them to go, or,
Great question. I would say 80% just rely on us. And some of our attorney clients and maybe clients that are in commercial real estate or development, they have more questions or they have relationships and understand the title process.
Right.
But the average consumer, they trust us already. And if we say we have a great title company, they say, we trust you, sounds great. We might explain what title does, connect them on a call with you. But it's pretty rare nowadays that, maybe at most 20% where people are trying to shop around title. This is just my personal experience, the clientele that we deal with.
Yeah, it's interesting. And another thing that I have found fascinating is the evolution of the closing table, if you will, over the last several years. When I got into that, I've been doing this now for 32 years. Once upon a time, at the time of closing, everybody came. Both agents, buyers, sellers, we all sat at the table. Everyone signed everything until it was over. The keys were exchanged. That rarely happens today, right?
Rarity nowadays. I probably attend, all of our buyer closings. We're there with our buyers, unless it's a cash deal and they're out of town and they can pre-sign, which is rare. But as most of the time, our sellers are not signing at the table, they're pre-signing. So as a listing agent, it's not really necessary to go to the closing.
Right.
So that is a good point. It's very rare that everyone's just sitting there.
Right. I would say probably 75% of our purchase transactions today, the seller and the buyer are signing separately. And we have to be in a position where we're not just saying, oh, we'll go to each location locally. The seller could be in another state, in another country oftentimes.
We've had a few of those before.
Yeah, so great. All right, well, great information. I appreciate the insight.
My pleasure.
Always great spending time with you. Thanks very much. If someone wants to get a hold of you, because I can't stress enough what an amazing agent Jason is, him and his whole team are amazing to work with. So if someone wanted to work with you, how would they get in touch with you?
So seller email, my cell's 410-456-3370. And my best email is jperlow@perlowhometeam.com.